Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. Let me get a little sip. How is everybody? Does my sound okay before we jump in to the live stream tonight? Thank you guys for joining. We've got 30 wonderful streaming fam today. I almost said streamers and I'm like, that makes no sense. You guys aren't streaming. You guys are just here with me as the streaming fam. Appreciate you guys being here. I just got a sound check from Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. How are you, Christine? Oh my God, I thought those hearts were gonna come, but I guess they weren't. There they go. It's like there's a sweet spot on the screen, like where you can do these things. Like it has to be clearly seen. Like there's something that happens for a thumbs up. I know that. What is it? Where is it? Maybe it's just a one thumbs up. Oh my gosh, I'm seeming so crazy right now because it's not happening. I know my streaming fam, the regulars, they know that things happen when you do certain hand gestures. And there is a thumbs up one. There is. It's like a little bubble that just pops up and it's like another thing thumbs up in you. I don't know, it's weird. Let's see who all is here tonight. Wow, we've got a couple of super chats we've got to thank everybody for. Iron Knight! Popping off with the super chats. Even though you are not the first one, Iron Knight. Not that there is firsts or any, like, there's no prize for being first. Thank you so much, Iron Knight. Sup, I'm at a fursuit convention. Oh my gosh, are you a furry, Iron Knight? What's your fursona? Thank you so much for the tip. Oh, you did $5. Thank you so much. And I also want to say thank you to Michelle Marshall. She sent in a couple of super chats before I actually went live. Thank you so much. We got an update on her grandma. Her grandma is out of the hospital and is doing better. That is the best news. I remember we were kind of really sad for you last week, and it's always so super concerning when an older person, you know, gets pneumonia. So I'm so glad she pulled through. That's incredible. Thank you, universe, for that. Let's see who all else is here. I see Seema. Hello. Raphael is here. Hello. Oshi is here. Hi, Brooke. By the way, you sound good. Thank you so much, Oshi. I am kind of going all over the place in the chat tonight. Karen is here. Hello. Alan, Jay Lee. My mod Sailor M is here tonight. Thanks for joining again for the second week for you in a long while, Sailor M. That's amazing. Oh, something fell down in the... Oh, that scared me. I was like, is something in here? It's just a bag of bags. It is literally a bag of bags. It's literally just fell down. A bag of bags. I've been collecting all of these plastic bags for my upcoming booth at a convention. So like if people buy a whole bunch of stuff from me, I'll have a bag to put it in for them. You know, just recycling all the bags that I get. Oh my god, Sailor Mikey! Thank you for the super chat! Gotta jump up for my super chat fam. Thank you, Sailor Mikey. See you next week. That's right! Next week, Mikey and I potentially will be meeting, as long as Mikey's there, because I'm gonna be there. Thank you so much! Yes, I can't wait. VSAC, another one! You guys, thank you so much. All the tips are going towards my trip. Because we are funding most of it ourselves, and it is so expensive. Did you guys know? Like, I don't know how often you guys fly, but hold on, let me see what VZac said for a second. Have fun in San Diego. Thank you so much, VZac. That's super kind of you. So the last time Kurt and I booked like a flight, that had to have been last year at some point. I can't even remember now, but I don't think we flew anywhere until San Diego Comic-Con this year. And flights are just so ridiculously expensive. They nickel and dime you for literally everything. Nickel and dime doesn't even sound like the right word. They literally like $10 bill and $20 bill you for everything. Like, I can't come up with anything better. But like now, I have an airline card through United. That's just usually what the cheapest is for me to fly out of Wichita. So I got a United airline card long time ago. And it has just gone up in price. I remember at a point when you would purchase a seat on a plane, you got to pick your seat for no additional money, unless of course you chose business class or first class. Of course, those are extra. Now, for any seat on a plane, you have to pay additional to choose your own seat. It doesn't matter if you're flying the basic of economy. And I just think that is just so ridiculous. Somebody needs to put these airlines in check, because I think bottom line, if you buy an airline ticket, that should come with your seat choice in basic economy. Bottom line, it should always be that way, because that just makes sense. Like, it should always just be first come, first serve. I don't know. I'm ranting. I'm really mad at how expensive flights are these days. And, you know, they're not even that really safe anymore. I mean, there's been so much crap going on in the airplane world, yet they're charging us more? Don't know about that. I hate flying too. Like, I cry at takeoffs and landings, just because, you know, they say that that's like the highest chance of an accident, and so that's like really scary for me. So I cry every time. And it just is what it is. Who's all here? I see some more people joining in. We have 43 people hanging out tonight. Sailor Drew popped in. What's up, Sailor Drew? How are you? Link Nerd. Hello. Oh, V Dizzle is here. Hello, V Dizzle. I need to read some of your guys' comments. I just realized. Let me see. Point Clicky says, "Oh man, San Diego Comic-Con is huge." I know. There's like going to be so much, like, I don't know, for me, as a first timer, I kind of feel a little nervous about that, because I want to make sure, like, I've at least done my research on like what to do to have the best possible experience. But I'm also a convention veteran, so like I know that, you know, how conventions work. You know, if you want to go to a panel, you need to line up. If you want to buy exclusive merch, you better get there early. Like, I know all of that, but San Diego Comic-Con is another beast, just because there's just so many people. Silver Video says airline tickets are stupidly expensive. They are. I can't believe how they just gone up. Like, I kind of forgot to mention this, but the last time that I bought a plane ticket through United, they didn't charge you extra to pick your seat. So I'm like so confused on like when this change happened and why. Like, who let them do this? Who is letting them have free reign on what to charge? Like, oh, and also they don't even, if you don't have the airline card like I do, I have the airline card, so I have a little bit of extra perks, but they're like diminishing by the dang month, it seems like. If you fly on United and you don't have the United card, if you buy basic economy, they don't even let you bring a full-size carry-on on board. Like, a full-size carry. They only let you bring a personal item, which to them is a backpack or purse. And I'm just like, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Oh, we have a package to open up today, you guys. I keep sipping my drink. I'm sorry. I'm very parched today. Oh, Mango Mochi the Hoarder is here. What's up, Mango Mochi the Hoarder? What's up, Mochi? How are you today? I didn't know you were going to be joining the stream. Mango Mochi the Hoarder says, very young divorced parents. So was flying from Alaska to Ohio since I was 5 or younger. Wait, what? Is this into... This must be... Maybe I popped in on a conversation and that's like a reply. Oh, because I was like, I don't understand the context. Oshi says, I'm a traveler and I do hate flying, but I still fly. That's exactly how I feel, Oshi. I'm the exact same way. Sometimes flying is literally the only option to get where I want to be, and I have to just like push myself through it. And I'm like, it's like for Japan, for instance, there's like no way to get to Japan without flying. There's no way you're going to take a boat. There's just no way. I don't even think, do they do long-term like voyages on ships to countries? Like, I understand they do cruises, but cruises typically, like, they don't go like super far. Like, they're not months at sea, right? That's a good question. Does anybody know? Do they, like, could you literally take a boat to Japan from the United States? Is there like some sort of what do you call it, a marina that does that? Is that what the places that where you leave out on a boat is called, a marina? I don't know. I'm landlocked. I'm in Kansas. The ocean and sea and all the terms are very foreign to me. That's probably why I love the beach so much. I love the beach, and people that probably live by the beach are like, yeah, I see it every day, but I'm fascinated by the ocean and beaches and crystal clear waters and palm trees and tropical plants. It's my like deep down aesthetic. So I really want to go to the cafe so bad, and of course the museum. Oh, okay, so we're talking about the new Sailor Moon stuff that's been announced, which was part of like the birthday events. Yes, I really want to do a lot of that too, but like I'm holding out to find out when the museum is going to be for the United States, because that's really going to affect when I go to Japan. Oh, excuse me, I just had a little burp there. That's a good question, or a good like little thing to think about, because yeah, we still don't know when the Sailor Moon Museum is going to come to the United States. They have to announce it any day because they said fall 2025. So I'm hoping we get some sort of date reveal soon from them, so everybody else can start playing in Japan, because it's so hard as a Sailor Moon fan that can travel and will travel for Sailor Moon events, when a couple events seem like they're gonna happen around the same time. Like, I hate that. I'm like, no. I'm like hoping, like fingers crossed, that like the Sailor Moon Museum is not the same time as the Super Live in Japan, because I want to do both. So a little stressed about that, and also the money involved. Very stressed about that. That's why it's just, I don't know. I'm hoping that I have some sort of like miles to use to book some flights with, because I'm probably most likely going to have to buy. Oh my God. I'm just thinking about this. So I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con next week. That's one flight. And then potentially going to Japan and somewhere for the Sailor Moon Museum in the United States, which would probably be another flight, because there's no way I'm driving to New York or California from Kansas. Woo! So there's some things that could be, that could be happening for me. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of flights in 1 year. I don't think I've ever done that. Have I? Sailor Vidal says they do cruises in Japan. Oh yes, I did know that. Yeah, I know you can like do cruises like within like a certain area, but I don't think they do like long voyages, right? Oh yeah, let me see. I need to double check and see if you guys replied to that. VZack is asking, you'll spend your super chats in San Diego, right? Yes. United has already been paid for. we booked our flights weeks ago. No, the super chat, all the super chats are definitely going to fund Comic-Con for sure, because we're gonna need all the monies for that. But please don't feel obligated or pressured to tip at all. Only if you have the means to. It definitely helps. Sailor Drew says, I remember taking a United flight from Athens, Greece to DC, and it was a 10-hour flight. Thankfully, I had oh my God, you had first-class tickets? First-class tickets are so expensive. I did get a bit jet lagged before last month from my Germania trip. Oh no, jet lag. Mega Moch the Horse says the context is I've been flying for so many years that I don't think about the bad stuff. Yeah. I wish I could say the same. I've been flying for so many years, but I do think about the bad stuff. Oh, I don't want to say like I'm a pessimist. I'm more definitely an optimist. But I also always think about the worst possible scenario that could happen with anything in my life, and it mostly relates to like dying or getting a disease or getting sick or something like related to my health. Like that's like a big fear of mine. So yeah, that freaks me out. But oh my god, like nerd! Thank you so much for that $1.99 for the super chat. This was for you, Kurt. Kurt's crew. Kurt, that'll get something for Kurt out there. Thank you, Link Nerd. We appreciate that. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat here. Wow, that rolled up the tongue so fast. Sailor Vidizzle says, I know they said winter for the cafe, but do you have any idea when that would be? That would be so fun to go to. I mean, it all depends on like what their definition of winter is, if they're going from the solstices and the equinoxes, because the winter solstice and when it's technically winter is December 21st. So that would be, you know, winter and like exiting out of fall, but I don't know. I think, and I can't give you like the exact like event that it was, but I remember one time that they did reveal it was going to be a certain season, but it kind of wasn't. It was in a different season, but this was many years ago, and I cannot for the life of me remember what event it was, but that has happened, so it is possible it could be, I don't know, just in a cold weather month. Maybe that's just winter to them. Silver says, Brooke, we should get an Airbnb it up together for the museum. Absolutely. If you're coming, let's go. Every time, like, my close friends ever want to come to a Sailor Moon event, we'll always do an Airbnb. It's just, you get much more space, and I love to be social and hang out with you guys. So absolutely. We'll probably have a big group, but that's always so fun. That's how it was in Dallas. We had this big group and it was fun. Oh, she says first class and business class is best to book with points. Whew. Now, I will say that's a little too rich for my blood. I've only ever done first class one time in my life, and it was only one way. It wasn't even a round trip. And it was Sailor Vidizzle, not Sailor Vidizzle, it was Sailor Bratzilla. You guys both have like Z's in your name. I just realized that. It was Sailor Bratzilla and I. And we did it because we did have a lot of points with our airline. And we're like, let's just blow them on trying first class for once in our life. We just wanted to experience it, okay? And we can only afford it one way to Japan. And we wanted to make sure we did our first class experience on an international flight, because that's when you get like really taken care of. Like if you're flying from whatever city in like the United States, like it's so short of a flight, like you don't really get the big perks. But when you're, you know, on an 11-hour flight in first class, they treat you like royalty, and you get like full meals and stuff. It was great. If I was rich, I would do that all the time. But literally, I've only done it one time. It is really expensive. So if you guys get to do that a lot, you guys are very privileged, and I'm happy for you. That's what I hope I could be someday. That would be amazing. Let's see. Sailor Vidizzle says, yes, that would be a blast to get an Airbnb together for the museum. Absolutely. I feel like we would run into a lot of people that we know in our community, and I think that's so fun. We can meet a lot of Sailor Moon fans that way. Mego Mochi the Hoarder says, girl, I'm so broke. I can't super chat with my Jupiter shoes coming in. Good. Thank you, universe. Mochi can't super chat. Universe is on my side right now. High five, universe. I feel like, you know, when Moana was like high five in the ocean, that's what I'm doing with the universe. Like, high five. Oh, you guys want to get into the box that I have to open up with you guys? Oh, and I also want to say, I mean, I'm probably going to say this at the very end of the stream too, but I want to just tell you guys why we have 50 people here. So this is the last live stream for 2 weeks. So next week I will not be live streaming, and then the week after that I will also not be live streaming. So this is the last time for a couple of weeks you guys get to see this mug on your screen. So this is a box from an Instagram account that does the coolest custom Sailor Moon stuff. Do you guys, everybody that's here, do you guys follow Queen of Minis on Instagram? And I'll just wait for your reply. I'll kind of tell you what at least I feel like they're known for. They replicated some of the Jimmy Choo bags, the $2,000 Jimmy Choo bags, and they made them into little mini doll-sized bags. And my friend G, if you guys follow G on the Moon on Instagram, he commissioned them to make some of the Jimmy bags for him. And the way that G works is, like, we're pretty close, and he gets everything that he buys in the USA shipped to me because he's in Canada. And so I, like, hold on to his stuff until, like, we accumulate, like, a big box worth of stuff, and then I'll ship it on to him in Canada, and that helps him save a lot of money. Instead of shipping it to Canada for every purchase that he buys. If he buys something in the United States, he just has it shipped to me and I hold on to it. So that's why the commission came to me, and he was kind of talking to me about it. And I was like, oh my God, you're commissioning them? If you're going to do it, I want to throw in an order too. So I messaged Queen of Minis and I asked them how much it would be for a bag. And let me just show you. First of all, here's their account so we can give them a good shout out. This is oh my God, I was saying Queen of Minis, it's Neo Queen of Minis with an underscore in between those words. My apologies, Neo Queen of Minis. I was just calling you the Queen. But this is who I'm referring to if you guys want to check them out. But specifically, I'll give you guys, I'll show you one of their posts about what I'm talking about. And they do a lot of, like, mini things. Like, they do these little mini gashapon machine things, the ones that do the cards. And those are really tiny. Just kind of giving you guys some examples. Look, watch this. Watch this. It's one of the freaking cards from back in the day. Itty bitty tiny. Does, like, cool stuff like that. I haven't got to the Jimmy Choo ones yet, but I saw that one and I was like, that one is so cute. I need to show the streaming fam this before I get to the Jimmy Choo. So I think the Jimmy Choo's was definitely a while back. Kind of like when Jimmy Choo was pretty relevant. I feel like we don't talk about Jimmy Choo anymore, and we won't, and we shouldn't until they have another collab with Sailor Moon. Ooh, it's been a while. I'm still scrolling. Oh my gosh, the little Pokemon Game Boy game. Stop. That is so cute. That is so cute. I guess I can just open up mine and show you because I'm having a hard time finding the little Jimmy Choos that they did. Did they make little mini Funkos? Okay, yeah, I can't find it, but oh my God. Stop! This is just like the bags. The first collab and the second collab. The first collab was white bags. The second collab was black bags. And they made little shopping bags. Stop. Okay, now that part I didn't know. I commissioned them the Sailor Jupiter vanity bag, which if you know, you know. And that's not... Okay. And this is G's. This is mine. I got one of each of the color bags. Oh my god. And then G, I guess, got a Sailor Chibi Chibi commission from them. This cute little doll. So adorable. G, this is adorable. I don't know if G's here tonight, but how cute. It's really well made too. This person seems so talented. Mega Moji the Horse says, Neo Queen of Minis is a good friend. Oh, you talk to them too. They're super nice. Have you ever commissioned anything from them before? Catching up on the chat. Chris says their account is so fun to look at. Oh, yes. Sailor Vanessa says, I never heard of them, but I love mini stuff. Yeah, they're definitely, like, big in the Sailor Moon community. Definitely give them a follow. And they do take commissions. So, like, if you love these bags, like from what you see tonight, then you should definitely hit them up. Oh my gosh, stop it! Queen of Minis. Look at me. Not me walking out of Jimmy Choo with my little bags. Look at these little bags. Oh my gosh. They're like laminated. I'm waiting for my camera to... Come on, buddy. Come on. Why? Sometimes I have to get really close. There we go. There we go. So cute. I wonder what's inside. Is that meant to be opened up? I don't know. I think this is, it's just like this little, looks like a foam block. No! 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 Okay, I just thought this was like a foam block that's like just keeping this bag, like keeping its form, right? Like that's all I thought it was. No. No! They made Did you lie to me? Did you lie to me? This girl was not supposed to tip. Mochi! I shouldn't have stood up for you. I shouldn't have stood up for you. She's like the only person here tonight that is not allowed to tip. At all. At all. Turn those into earrings? What? Okay, hold on, hold on. Like this? Like this? I feel like they would get damaged. But okay, Jimmy Choo. If you're listening, if you're watching, this is what the fam wants. Okay, back to like me freaking out about there's a Jimmy Choo box inside of here. Like what the items would be in. I cannot. I cannot. It is so. Please tell me there's no more inside. Ah! Oh my god! Wait a minute! I only ordered one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the cutest. Are we ready? Oh my god! Sailor Drew, thank you so much for the super chat. You're allowed to super chat. Thank you so much for your trip, Brooke. Safe travels. I really appreciate that, Drew. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Okay. Are you all ready? It's my Jupiter bag. It's my Jupiter bag. Okay, not me having a little statement piece here. I finally got my Jimmy Choo vanity bag, you guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, I love these little vanity bags. Wanted one so bad. Could not afford this with everything else that I was buying. So unfortunately, I could not get a vanity bag as well. But now I have one. Thanks to Queen of Minis. Oh, this is so cute. There's your little earring example, Mochi. Little bags. This is so cute. I don't even know what's in the other one because I only ordered one. Did they send me an extra? And the coolest thing about this, like this little box, it's literally like computer paper. Yeah, just folded like some origami, you know? Queen of Minis! Neo Queen of Minis! Oh my god. Neo Queen of Minis. This is so cute. Okay, let's open up the other one. And I'm sure we can look at G's too. He's always so nice and lets me open up. He's always like, every time like he gets like a Sailor Moon item sent to me for him, he's like, hey Brooke, if you want, you can open it up and make a video on it. He's so sweet. Okay, so here is the white one. I don't know what this is. This was labeled to me, and I only bought one, so this might be a little gift. Oh my god, there was a note? I should probably read the note first. No, they did not draw me a cosmic heart. Oh my gosh, this person is so talented. Everybody go follow them. Dear Brooke, I hope you love the little Jimmy Choo purses and accessories. Is that a little foreshadowing what's to be next? Be warned, the purses don't open and is meant for display purposes only. If you do open one of them, you can easily fix it with glue. Thank you. May they remind you to always fight for love and justice, made with love, magic, and moonlight. from your fellow Mooney, NeoQueen _of_ minis. That was so sweet. They seem so nice. This was really my first time talking to them a lot. I've always followed them for a while, but like they're really nice to deal with. So this is the second thing. I don't know what it is. It's the first one. They did me both. They did me both. It's the first Jimmy Choo bag. This is the one that if I had to pick between the two, like if I was only allowed one of them, this is the one that I would want. Oh my God. What? Oh, they're display only. I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna open it. Let me get you guys some close-ups so you can also just see the quality. You can tell, look, it's made with like foam. And even the back, like this is like an exact replica. The beads are even, I mean, from what I remember, the beads are almost the same color as the actual bag. Thank you, Drew, for being a member for 10 months. Arr, arr, arr. A little long howl for Sailor Drew. You're welcome. Keep up the good work, Mooney sis. I love that. Thank you. I'm just freaking out over this. I'm trying to be so delicate. They even did the handle correct. These are amazing. These are so amazing. They literally made like every step of the way how a Jimmy Choo order would be. Like, you would buy the bag. It would come with the box. You'd get a little shopping bag with it. God, some people are so talented. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all are awesome. I'm glad you're here because I certainly could never make something like that. That's where I was going with this because you guys are just so talented and I feel like I could never do something like this just because I'm extremely lazy and lose interest very quickly. With crafting things. Like I feel like with my editing here on YouTube, I'm very thorough. And this is G's. We're going to be real careful and see what G ordered. We're going to take a sneak peek. We won't read his card, though, because that's personal for him. But we will look at the Jimmy Choo items that G got. And his are from the second Jimmy Choo collab. I wonder if he got his girl Saturn. I'm wondering. I think he told me. Oh, is that the moon one? Or is that Chibi Moon? Oh, I think he got a custom one with Sailor Chibi on it. Because we haven't had stars quite yet at a Jimmy Choo launch. So this one is just a little custom bag. That is so cute. I love that NeoQueen of Minis was able to, you know, go look through the manga, and then they had to have brought it into like a photo editing app to tweak the colors like how a Jimmy Choo bag would be. Like they're doing all of these steps to make these incredible little tiny Jimmy Choo bags that all of us can afford. Let me catch up let me catch up on the comments, you guys. Let's see what we're saying here. Sailor Dizzle said, stop, it's so freaking cute. Zeta Bina says these are cute. Sailor Dizzle says it looks just like the big ones. Link Nerd says the cutest bags they are. And Point Clicky says so crazy the accuracy. Oh yes, so cute. Point Clicky says, I would have laughed even more if there was tissue paper. Oh my gosh, right? Like, I guess there's certain things at that size that just doesn't make sense, right? It's too tedious and probably hard to, like, put it all together. But wouldn't that be something? Let's check out the other one. I just love how they do the little shopping bags. Like, the handles that they do on all of their bags, like, identical to how a Jimmy Choo bag would come. Ooh, this one doesn't want to come out. Stick a nail under there. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, let's see my, fourth Jimmy Choo bag. Aha! I knew Saturn had to be one of them. Oh, Mango Mochi the Hoarder is gonna like to see this. Look at this. I love how deep the colors are on this one. Oh, Mango Mochi the Hoarder, you gonna go get one now? You gonna go get one? And then you could turn them into earrings. Buy two. Say, hey, I need two. These are so cute. G was so like smart commissioning Neo Queen of Minis for this, and I'm glad he's you know, just gets his stuff shipped to me, and then that because he did that alerted to me that he was gonna commission Neo Queen of Minis, and then that's when I was like, I'm jumping in on this with you guys. I mean, shoot. Just because they weren't that expensive. And you're supporting somebody's small business, you know. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys like that little unboxing. These are gonna look so cute in the collection. I feel like I need to like make a video on that. I wonder if that would go viral. Like, oh my god, I just bought 2 Jimmy Choo bags. You guys want to see them? I'm so rich. And then I show them and they're like minis that cost, you know, like pennies. Oh, that was cute. That was fun. Sailor Drew says you could put the mini Jimmy Choo bags with your Sailor Moon dolls. Yes, and that's what originally Neo Queen of Minis was doing. Pairing them with dolls, and why they made them in the first place, so they can create scenes with dolls, you know, like this, like Usagi shopping at Jimmy Choo, you know. It's so cute. Like, their account is adorable. Sailor Videnzal says commission the new Sailor Moon Jimmy Choo artwork outfits for the 11.5 dolls and use the bags as accessories. Stop, Sailor Videnzal. Now I feel like you have to do that. That's your idea. You gotta take credit for that amazing idea and spread it to the world. Be like, we came up with this on our live stream, and I did it. And you know what? I bet you can find people to, like, there are doll people out there. Well, I don't know if I want to call them doll people, but like people out there that take commissions for doll clothes. I'm just laughing because I called them doll people. They probably are doll people, but why does that word just sound weird? I don't know why, but yeah, they probably could. Someone out there could do it. Someone out there can do it for sure. Like, sew them little doll clothes on those dolls. Has anyone done that yet? I feel like that kind of could have already been a thing. Maybe they haven't. V-Dizzle, you could be the first. Michelle says, so awesome. Finally, one I can get. I missed out on the second launch due to the time difference, but at least I tried to get it. Almost got a bag like yours, Brooke. Those mini bags are amazing. They really are. They really are. Sailor Mikey says, what is it you're drinking? Lemonade? Actually, you're close. It is strawberry lemonade. Sailor Vidizzle says, how do you order from her? So just like how you sell on Instagram, she just takes commissions on Instagram. You just message her, and I believe it's a her. Oh gosh, I don't want to misgender anybody. You just message them and see if they'll take your commission. They may or may not due to, you know, time constraints, but yeah. Yes, Chris, that's what I meant to say, like doll collectors. I said doll people. So, but I mean, I guess I'd be okay with being called Sailor Moon people. Sailor Vidizzle has a question for the collecting community. Who does doll outfit commissions? I'm not really knowledgeable on them, but I would really love to do that. I know I've seen some out there. I just don't like... I never followed them, so I definitely don't remember, but I know it's a thing. So yes, people of YouTube or even our streaming fam live tonight, if you guys know anybody that does that, please let Sailor Vidizzle know. And then for anybody who's watching this video after it's already live and you know somebody, feel free to drop their social media handle down there in the comments so we can check them out and support their business maybe. Sailor Vidizzle says, I could see Jerome doing it. Yes! Like, doesn't he, like, work, like, with, Bratz dolls and does, like, custom stuff for them? He's very fashionable and creative with dolls, but I don't think he's made those outfits yet. Maybe you and him could do a collab. Like, you came to him with the idea, he helps execute it, and then you guys can, like, post content with, like, a collaborator post. Oh, that'd be so cool. That's, I love that. I love, like, remember how I was talking about how, like, Neo Queen of Minis is just so talented at being able to, you know, be crafty and do things like that. I feel the same way about, like, Jerome. Like, he's so great, and I love it when I see people doing creative things like that and executing them, like, beautifully. Because I feel like sometimes I get an idea and I try to execute it and then it's not that great. So when someone actually executes stuff, like, in their mind, like, their creative ideas, and it turns out great, that is just beautiful. Sailor Vidal says, I'm absolutely going to send them a message. I'm ready to throw all my money. Oh my god, are you going to get the whole set? Are you going to get the whole set? You'll be like, doot, doot, doot. Jimmy Choo bag lineup. Mango Mochi the Hoarder. I know someone does it. Yeah, people have done the Super Sailor Moon outfit. Yes. I've definitely seen that, like, I've seen Monster High dolls that get, like, new outfits and stuff that aren't, like, released, like, through Monster High. Like, it's, like, custom clothes. Oh, yeah! Setsunoko! Yes, is the, I've known over the years who does a lot of custom stuff. That name sounds so familiar. Let me look. That's gonna bother me. That name sounds so familiar. Were they the ones that did Katsuya's? Setsuna. Yes, it was the person who does Katsuya's. Yes, because I remember their Sailor Moon costume pictures on their website. Yeah, she probably does. I bet you could ask her. I bet she'd love to do it too, because she's, like, you know, she's a Sailor Moon fan too. So that's even better if you can get a Sailor Moon fan to actually do that kind of commission for you, because, you know, they'll get all the details, like, extra perfect. Sailor Vidizzle says she does custom cosplays and dolls. Yes, and she also ran a Sailor Moon shop called Katsy's Collectibles, and I bought from her. She was, like, probably one of the first like, place I bought Sailor Moon, like, on the internet, because I was growing up and, you know, the internet was still, like, you didn't do a lot of shopping online. Because people required, like, money orders and stuff. It was kind of hard to pay with credit card online for a long time. You had to, like there wasn't any, like, online checkouts and stuff that were, they had checkouts, but, like, they wouldn't accept, like, credit card payments online. You would have to send, like, a money order or cash in an envelope. It was wild. It was wild back then when it came to that. Michelle Marshall says, does anyone know the sizing for 8.5 shoe size for Jimmy Choo tennis shoes? Oh, if you go to our Sailor Moon Fan Network website and you go to the Jimmy Choo blog, you can actually go to their shoe size chart on Jimmy Choo through that blog if you need that. VZack says, I want to see someone cosplay as Sailor Moon trapped in a tennis ball. Remember that episode? Yes! People have done it. I feel like people have done every, like, Sailor Moon costume by now. Like, it's hard to find, like, one of her lesser known outfits that haven't been, like, cosplayed. Like, people are creative, and people, I mean, Sailor Moon's been around also for a long time, so there's, like, so many years that could have happened. I bet every single one of her outfits has been cosplayed at this point. Oh, before we go, there's one more thing that I want to do. Let me fix my little foot razor thing down there. Is talk about some of the new updates on SailorMoonFanNetwork.com. There's some key ones that I really like, important ones that I would love to talk to you guys about. The first bit of information is the Super Live. Can't type. That is going to be touring in Japan in October. We do have dates now when... Oh my god, did I click the Minecraft crap? I'm sorry. I did not mean to click that. But we now have dates when you can buy tickets in English, okay? So the Super Live is going to be in Japan October 9th through 13th, and they are allowing overseas fans to purchase tickets. If you go to our blog, and I'll have this updated in the description below a little later on, so you guys can get to this blog easy. But if you want, all you got to do is search the Super Live on our site, and it should be one of the first blogs to pop up. But anyways, the first, it talks about the tickets and the ticket prices and what like seats they offer, and then we have the seating chart. I know it's in Japanese, but like you can still see that the seat types. Like this one's an SS seat, and you can see it down there in blue on that chart. And then when you scroll down to the next part, ticket sales schedule for Japan and overseas, and we've got overseas marked in blue, so skip over all the pink dates here, and here's the overseas, and they go live August 6th at noon, and they're only open until August 11th, 23:59. So mark your calendars. August 6th through 11th is going to be the only time that we can well, actually, this says advanced tickets, so they might do a general sales after that. That's what I'm assuming, because there's no way you can't buy tickets after August 11th. So this is probably just like for advanced tickets. If you want like the best seats, you know, you get on it ASAP, because Tokyo, where this is going to be, is the most populated city in the world. So you are not going to want to wait too long to get good seats. This isn't like, I mean, this is bigger than New York and LA in some cases, so definitely don't wait. A lot more people are going to want to go to this, and I think tickets are going to sell up fast, especially since I believe they already even, Japan is also already able to buy tickets already, and so like we're gonna have slim pickings already. So if you definitely want to go to the Super Live in Japan, you better buy your tickets between August 6th and August 11th just to guarantee you a spot, because when you think about it, this show is not playing very long. It's only playing the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and 13th. That's 5 days, and then that's it. Is Sunshine Theater in Tokyo? I would imagine. Yeah, it's in Tokyo. Okay. And all of the ticket prices are in yen, but you can like use a current exchange through Google. Just say, how much is 9,800 yen to USD or in USD, and it'll tell you how much that is. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that. How many of you guys are planning on going to this, by the way? I think I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Oh, Travis is here. I'm so surprised they're opening up tickets for overseas. Yeah, they've done that before. But it's been a while because we had COVID for all those years. And so they kind of stopped giving overseas access, like, to a lot of things, I feel like. So I'm glad to see, like, it's returning. Because, yeah. And I'm really hoping that because they're doing this again, they may offer benefits like for us in the fan club in the future, because they used to do that. You used to be able, if you had the overseas fan club, to enter into lotteries to get into events in Japan. We did that for Usagi's birthday party in 2019, and my overseas fan club membership let me enter to go to that, to get a ticket to go to that event, even though it was in Japan. So I'm really hoping that, you know, things are changing for us internationally for Sailor Moon events. I'm hoping that they're seeing that there is a demand after COVID, and they bring that back. Please. Give us more perks on the fan club, definitely. And make it easier for people to buy whatever Sailor Moon event tickets that's going to be happening in Japan, in other countries too. Let's make it user-friendly all around. Mr. Dewan! Oh my god, my little son, I can't. Michelle says, my dream is to go to Tokyo. Oh, Michelle, I hope you make it reality someday for you. And I know you're not alone in that wish. A lot of people probably here tonight have that same dream. And I hope you all have that dream come true someday. I really do. I really do. Everybody here deserves it. Oh, you can't do the heart. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, I was like, can I do the hearts? Just Nerdy said I'm late. You are. We're only going to be here for about 10 more minutes, but we're just hanging. We're just hanging. You did miss the Jimmy Choo bags, though. They're so freaking cute. So adorable. Little mini versions of them. Vizak says, yeah, Greater Tokyo has more people than California, so that's still true. Sailor Mikey says, I suck at Japanese. I feel you though. I'm terrible at it as well. Usually when you're in like Tokyo and Osaka, the bigger cities, it's very foreigner friendly actually, and a lot of like employees at places you go to speak English or have a employee that speaks English that can help. Like we rarely ran into an issue where like we couldn't communicate with anybody in Japan when we needed to. And if we did, run into somebody that didn't quite know English well enough to speak to us, we were able to use Google Translate, and that really helped as well. So like if you don't know Japanese and you still want to go to Tokyo or Osaka or even other places in Japan, I feel like you'll be okay. I mean, it is smart to try to learn as much as you can before you go, especially like, phrases like where's the restroom and hello, goodbye, thank you. Like that's very important, whatever country you're traveling to where English isn't, the native language. Like it's good to just learn some of the language as much as you can before you go, but you should be fine. You absolutely should be fine. Travis is seeing the shows on October 9th and October 10th, and he's so excited. I'm so excited for you, Travis. I just can't pull the trigger yet to buy Japan yet because I want to find out like when the Sailor Moon Museum is, because I really don't want to miss it. I'm hoping that they like do not happen at the same time, and then I can plan Japan. Oh my gosh, Raphael! Sent 45 to the super chat. Thank you so much, Raphael. May the Moonlight Kingdom protect you on your travels. Enjoy the trip. Neo Queen Serenity. I will always be by your side as a true Sailor Guardian. Sailor Raphael, the Thunder Guardian. Thank you so much, Raphael. We'll bust this out for you, Raphael, in the last part of the chat tonight. The last part of the live. Sailor Vidizzle says Tokyo is very foreigner friendly. Sometimes they'll even Google Translate things for you, and they are very kind and helpful. They honestly really were. But Sailor Vidizzle is also selling herself short because her Japanese is amazing. Like when I say I don't know much, she knows a lot. Like she was able to use phrases and talk and understand with a lot of people. It was amazing. The way that she learns, and she just was practicing, and then she got to put all of what she learned to the test when we were in Japan last year. And she did so good. Like, I was really impressed, V-Dizzle. And I know I told you that too. I was like, she's so good. You were so good at that. So mad props to you. Sailor Cinnamon Roll, are you excited for Japan Super Live and the possibility of recording? I am excited for the possibility of recording like for Japan type content, but I'm pretty sure Japan is going to have a very strict no recording policy as far as the Super Live goes, unless that's changed. I do feel like the Super Live coming to the United States, they got to see a different culture watching a Japanese musical, so maybe that has inspired them to change their musicals in Japan. I don't know. Like maybe they'll still allow the last part of the musical to be recorded, the last 5 minutes, or maybe they'll take it out completely and say, well, not that they're not going to take out the show, but they're going to say you cannot record the last 5 minutes. I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. If we are allowed to record, absolutely, I'm excited to record and try to bring that content to this channel so you guys can see it too if you weren't able to go. Sailor V Dizzle! I answered the phone in the karaoke booth. You did! And so this is actually a special case because Sailor V Dizzle, my husband and her husband, were not even in a touristy area. So this is where the problem lies. Normally at a karaoke place in Tokyo, you would be fine. There would be somebody that speaks English there because a lot of foreigners want to experience Japanese karaoke. But we were in a place called Ichinomiya, which is typically not on a foreigner's list to go to in Japan. And so that's like the only place we encountered a lot of people that didn't speak English, and we had to use a translator app or something. So we're in the karaoke room, and I don't remember if we had a problem or what. I don't know why, or they had to call and maybe they were trying to like extend our hours. I don't remember. But Vicky answered the phone like a boss, and they're talking Japanese on the side, even though they know that we're foreigners, and she's talking back to them, doing incredible. Like, I was so proud of you, Vicky. You did so good. It was great. Oh, Serena Silvercrest popped in. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're almost ready to go though for the night. We're just having a few little updates on Sailor Moon Fan Network. I mean, there was a couple more I wanted to talk about, but Travis said there is a note that Moonlight Densetsu can be recorded. Oh, shoot. Okay, so they have already said that you could. Okay, that's actually really cool and really, like, progressive of Japan. They're letting the fans of Japan record. Wow, that's going to be a different experience with them, for them. I feel like they're going to love that. Travis says, I'm fairly confident we'll get a Blu-ray in DVD too. Now that one, we absolutely need that, and I want to see them release that Blu-ray in the United States too, because we got the show. Oh, and in the UK. I think they should release it in all of our countries that it went to, because yeah, we want a memorabilia too for that. And also it's a great opportunity, like when they do more Super Live shows, they'll have that DVD in print, and then they can sell the DVD of the previous show at the new show. And also give us a CD, please and thank you. Sailor Mikey, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Almost done. Hopefully we'll find a meetup spot at San Diego Comic-Con. We sure will, Sailor Mikey. Okay, before I go, there's a few updates on Sailor Moon Fan Network. If you haven't checked it out lately, we've got the Sailor Moon 2026 calendars for North America have been revealed. We got a new Sailor Moon framed poster, which I bought the first one, and these suckers are not what they seem. They look like they come with they look like they're matted, basically, like a nice picture. You see that? It looks like it's matted, unless they changed it. But the last one I got, it was not matte board. It didn't have an actual like cutout with some dimension and some different layers of paper. No, this whole thing was just a print that looked like it was matted, because that's how the graphic designer designed it. It made me so mad. I'm like, no, I want an actual, very nice matted piece of artwork. But would Hot Topic sell it at that point? No, I'm not stabbing at Hot Topic and the cheapness. I'm not. I actually quite like a lot of Hot Topic Sailor Moon stuff. We've got the new Cyber Cell. I think most of you guys know about that, but if you didn't, the first ultra rare, the LE of 100, after scanning in 25 cards, that one sold out, and I guess fans were really upset that they missed out, and Cybercell did a version 2. So if you didn't get the ultra rare because you didn't get in on the 1 of 100 in time, there's another one out that you can get now, and I'm sure that one's going to sell out very fast too. So if you want to get on that. And then I think we kind of caught up from these from last week. There's another Black Lady shirt. Some Sailor Moon store updates on the site. That pretty much concludes what's been happening there. Just Nuri says a DVD. Yes, definitely need that. Sailor Drew says, in hope they release a Super Live album on iTunes and Spotify. Yes, we just want all access possible to all of this. Like, I'm not going to say no to any of this. I mean, I just say give it all to us. Mr. Doan, I know, buddy. I know. He's so adorable. Keeping my fingers crossed we get a Supers Jimmy Choo collab next. Yes, it kind of seems like they could be going in order, maybe. I just want to know when it will happen. I hope not this year. I don't think I have money for a Jimmy Choo trip this year if I'm going to Japan and the Sailor Moon Museum. Oh God. Vicky, you don't think that's going to happen, do you? I only said that to Vicky because her and I, and Mango Mojo the Hoarder. Who else here buys the Jimmy Choo stuff? Like, I just know Vicky went hard. She went hard. She bought a whole bunch of stuff, man. And that really sets us back. There's no way I could do all three if the Sailor Moon Museum comes this year. And I go to Japan and Jimmy Choo. No, just bury me now. Just bury me now. Silver Dizzle says, that's so exciting that Cybercell did that. I agree, because it just gives people another chance to get it. And then us, like, gotta have them all collectors. We'll get it too. I am one of the people that have to have it all. Like, if you release another card that's different than the first one, now my collection's not complete. And I need it too. So I ended up getting it as well. The hack is I already had 2 boxes of the Sailor Moon Cybercell cards, and I only redeemed 25 from the first box, so I had a whole nother set. But they wouldn't let you redeem the second card if you originally redeemed the first one under your account. That's a little asterisk here. So I just made an account under Curtis's information with his email and his address, even though his address is my address, and scanned in 25 different cards than what I scanned in, because once you scan in a card, like, it's in the system and it's considered locked now. So I scanned in 25 more and plugged my stuff in for it, and they've already shipped it, so I should have it pretty soon. This new one is a gold background, and the previous one was like a silver background. Silver says, please not until next year after taxes. Oh, Raphael's leaving. Oops, sorry, I hit you guys. Bye, Raphael. I will see you. I will not be live next week or the week after. So the next 2 lives, I will not be live. This is our last live together for a while. But I'll be back in August. Mango Mojo the Hoarder. Oh, my trip to Japan in 2027 might be pushed back if Jimmy Choo releases this year. Oh, no. I know. Plus the Sailor Moon Museum. We just hit 802. You know what that means. That means I think I'm gonna take my leave, you guys. To anybody who's watching this live, even after it's live, first of all, thank you for watching it when it's not live. Let me know if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con. I will be at San Diego Comic-Con this year. I'm giving everybody consent to approach me, you know. I should be very approachable. And I would love to say hi or meet you. I will have Sailor Moon Fan Network stickers, and I will also have Ochiba Wolf stickers. If you want one, you can have one. Just ask me. Say, hey, Brooke, do you got the stickers? and I'll pull one out for you. And yeah, no, I should be easy to spot. I should be in Sailor Moon gear every single day. I'm going to be repping Sailor Moon the whole time I'm there, even though I love a lot of different fandoms, and some are very close to my Sailor Moon, but I feel like Sailor Moon, it's like, don't want to say personality, but is it really not far from the truth? It's like, Sailor Moon is like my number one, is my identity. It's like what my content is mainly focused on. So I gotta show up for my girl Sailor Moon, give her some representation in a world of demon slayers and all of the other, like Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece. We gotta see Sailor Moon out on that floor too. So I should be in a Sailor Moon outfit every day. So if you see a girl head to toe Sailor Moon, that's probably me. And most of you guys know what I look like. I'm gonna go have a wonderful 2 to 3 weeks whenever I see you guys, whenever I get back in the groove of things after I return back from my trip, and also do Anime Kansas, which is another big event right after my other big event. So it will definitely be a couple of weeks before we're here live. So enjoy your vacation. Have a good time. Don't forget about me. Come back when you guys see me, that I schedule the next live. And yeah, that's it. Try to stay happy, everybody. Appreciate all of you guys for hanging out. Bye.